welcome to the League of Nations World Cup 2, only on PSL TV. I'm John Pershing, and this is
Douglas Haig.
It's that time again, folks.
The World Cup is upon us, and the Allied Football Confederation and the United European Footballing Axis, the two major footballing bodies of the world, have assembled a host of sides to compete.
But what an opening we've had.
Upsets and goals galore, and mesmerizing performances from the Germans. Never would have put them up to it.
That match between France and Germany,
The first in over 2 decades.
ended in an unforeseen demolition by the Germans, adding some sizzle to the long-standing Franco-German rivalry.
The Germans' quick-tempo, high-energy attacking game blasted through the French defense. Called Blitzkrieg, this mixture of high-speed passing and long-ball tactics has taken the world by storm. France's legendary right-back André Maginot tried to rally the defense, but the Germans simply channeled their attack down the other flank. You have to fault the French for playing their young left-back, Leopold Meinhardt, in a match of this caliber. He got wrecked by the German attack, and Germany's right-wing forward, Gerd von Rundstedt, netted a hat-trick off his errors. The French fans didn't take kindly to the French players exchanging jerseys with the Germans either. Meanwhile, in the Libyan National Stadium, Great Britain played horribly against the Italians, captained by Benito Mussolini. The British dominated the match and should have won. The Brits still managed to draw thanks to midfielder Bernard Montgomery's equalizer and keeper Claude Auchinleck's man-of-the-match performance, and they smashed the Italians at El Alamein in the replay. At this point, the group matches have ended. UEFA's Italy and Germany have topped the Western group, but both France and Great Britain have managed to progress. In addition to this, as reigning world champions, AFC member USA will enter the tournament in the knockout stages. Meanwhile, UEFA member, the Soviet Union, has dominated the Eastern group. Okay. Alright. Breaking news. The drawings for the knockout rounds are in. The bombshell of a match we have in the USSR versus Germany. An alleged training scuffle between German captain Hitler and the Soviet captain Joseph Stalin left Stalin with a bloody mouth, and the Soviets petitioning to leave UEFA and join the AFC. And so we go to our first match of the round of 16, USSR versus Germany. To our commentary team at the Ground Central Stadium in the heartland of Russia.
Thanks and welcome to the opening match of the knockout rounds of the League of Nations World Cup. USSR has been dominated by Nazi Germany as of late, losing the last series of friendlies before the round of 16 match. But the Soviets have never given up and are still very much in this. Their die-hard attitude is admirable.
Well, not a game goes by without a Russian player seriously injured.
But at least they have an endless supply of players. That's been a huge factor in their survival.
And with the Germans, we've got a team that started off great but is strained by the conditions in Russia. The Russian attack cuts off the German midfield from the offense.
Games are won by goals, Hap. Without the midfield supplying the German attack, Blitzkrieg is useless.
And today at the Grand Central Stadium in Stalingrad, we'll see how the wary Germans fare against a Russian side ready to fight.
Looks like the freezing cold is seriously wearing down the German troops right now. They're definitely not used to these conditions like the Russians are. They're moving pretty slowly. Passes definitely aren't as strong as they could be. This pass right here, moving a little bit slowly, barely making its way over there. Definitely not good condition.
And the Russians have skillfully cut down the German supply lines. It looks like General Zhukov is taking full advantage of this, and the momentum has completely shifted. Look at him. He's just dribbling.
They're just moving down the field, and the Germans cannot do anything about it. He's making it all the way down the goal field, completely unopposed right now.
And he shoots! Goal!
Goal! Goal!
Leading a furious comeback, and the game is tied. Zhukov has possession of the ball. This situation is getting out of hand for Germans. He is dribbling, and to the other side, it goes in! He shoots! Goal by the USSR! And they are leading a furious comeback, and the game is tied.
Hey Stalin, what do you want, Hitler? I'm going to shoot you in the second half of this game.
Oh, but what if I shoot you first with this?
Your gun is so small, it's like I don't even see it there.
Well, it's because I'm not overcompensating.
You want to start this again?
Oh,
Again!
I'm
Again,
ready.
Stalin!
I'm ready.
You son of a...
Germans are just completely exhausted at this point, out of supplies, no substitutes, no reinforcements, nothing coming from the Germans. Russians just taking advantage. Goal! Right here, game-winning shot. Nazis are out of it. Hitler does not look happy at this point.
Hitler's throwing up his arms in the air. He knows this match is on. He's looking for his next matchup in Greece with the Italians.
He's just completely abandoned his fellow German players at this point, just letting them die.
And with that, Operation Barbarossa has been abandoned.
Hello and welcome to the Olympiastadion in Berlin. This is Douglas Haig, and we are here for the League of Nations World Cup. We have two teams here today, the Allied All-Stars and Nazi Germany. We head for the kickoff now. The All-Stars with the ball first. De Gaulle with possession. He passes to Eisenhower, and then they take the Nazi defense by surprise. Goal! Eisenhower, what a mistake by the Nazi defense. Eisenhower again, 1-2, he sprints past the Nazi defender, he's tackled, and the ball still goes in. What a night for the American attacker today. "3-0 down at halftime. The German fans are rightly disappointed, but they must believe that they can still win this game." Start of second half, the Germans with possession. They're attacking, and oh, the American defense is caught too far off the field, and the Germans score! 3-1. Is this a comeback? The German fans are just going ballistic. Look at that. The stadium is going wild, and everyone, well, except for the American fans, are ecstatic that Germany scored. Germany on the attack again. Pass to Hitler. Hitler scores! Another breakthrough in the American defense. Hitler's coming back to taunt the American defense. Okay, meanwhile, it seems two substitutions have been made by the Allies. Georges Patton for de Gaulle and Churchill for Eisenhower. And, oh, the Nazis score again to make it level. The crowd is going wild. Hitler is on his way to thank his fans. The Germans are just ecstatic. They can't believe that the comeback has happened. And Stalin's being substituted into the match. God knows why he didn't play in the first place. He was the star of the Allied All-Stars on their road to Berlin. And Stalin trying to take on the German defense. Oh, and he fails. Hitler with the ball. Extra time is coming to a close. Hitler with possibly the last attack of the game. And he fluffs the chance. And just out of pure shame, he's shot himself. And Hitler, folks, is dead. Right now, in penalties, the score is tied 2-2, and Churchill has the chance to make it 3-2 in favor of the Allies. And look at the curve on that shot. And he steps up to take the penalty, and the Nazi Stalin pulls a dummy, and he sends the keeper the wrong way. Stalin has scored the winning goal for the Allies. They've won the cup, and they're rubbing it in the faces of the Germans. What a victory, folks! Join us later today for the trophy lifting ceremony, and tomorrow is the start of the Pacific Open. Be there.